by dedicating this talk to my father, who taught me that if feminism is about women doing what men are good at, then learning math is the correct way to get there. And I will illustrate my talk by the story of the 3 M's, which is a personal story in my youth. Before I do that, I'd like to ask you, how many have heard of Brian Tracy, an international motivational speaker who studies success? And occasionally, Brian links it to happiness. Last time I listened to him, he said something that resonated very well with me. He said, if you want to be happy in life, you need 2 elements. The first one is a sense of coherence, meaning that whatever you do and work with and say is in line with what you think and feel and believe. So you should seek consistency. And the second element is a sense of control, meaning that whenever things happen to you in life, you're able to react, that you actually have tools to be able to face whatever problems come across your way. And that's where I think that mathematics are really important, because from a baby with no tools, you get to become this adult that has tools to solve problems and confront problems. And this is the story of the 3 M's. They stand for Majid, mathematics, and me. Me is a 20-year-old version of myself, quite insecure, and Majid is this handsome guy I'm interested in secretly. We work together in an agricultural project in Algeria, and one day our boss pops in with 3 boxes of fruits. And these are 42 apples, 36 apricots, and 96 cherries. And he goes like, okay, you guys have to make a few bags of these fruits. You split them in bags, and we have to reward the builders next door who helped us with the project. So the requirement is that you make as many bags as possible so we can reward as many people as possible, but the bags should look the same. So the same amount of fruit in every bag. And Majid goes like, sure boss, will do. And then the boss leaves, and Majid is like, oh my God, what are we going to do with this? And I'm like, come on, is this difficult? I mean, it's elementary algebra, come on. The strategy is very easy. First, you make a prime factorization of your 3 numbers, 42, 36, and 96. You determine the greatest common divisor, and that will give you the maximum number of bags. Then you isolate it, and the rest of the factors will give you the number of fruits that you will put in each bag. And Majid goes like, oh my God, we're so screwed. Say, okay, you step back, and you just let me take control of this. This is the strategy, and these are the numbers. So let's say 42, which is the number of the apples. It's a 7 times 6, right? And 7 is not splittable anymore. It's a prime number. But 6 is splittable to 2 times 3. So that makes it 42 as a 7 times 2 times 3. And if you do the same with 36, and again the same with 96, you get your prime factorization. You guys with me? So what is this good for? It shows you that a 2 is common here. So Majid could have taken 2 bags and split the fruits in 2 bags, and that would make it, you know? Or he could have noticed that there is a 3, which also is a common factor. So 3 is a divisor of your 3 numbers. So you could have made 3 bags of the fruits, right? Because 42 is divisible by 3, 36 is divisible by 3, and 96 is also divisible by 3. But if you're after the maximum number of bags, then you should notice that 2 times 3 is a common number, right? So 42 is divisible by 6, and 36 is divisible by 6, and also 96. So Majid, please get me 6 bags. In each bag, we'll put 7 apples, 6 apricots, and 16 cherries. You're okay? And Majid goes like, okay, she might not be the most gorgeous one, but she's goddamn smart. You know, I never revealed my secret to magic because this has nothing to do with being smart. It's just being trained, and that makes you mathematically skilled and able to get tools to react. So the story doesn't end that well because after this episode, then the project ended and I was asked out for a date with Majid. And of course, when I had to answer this question, I just thought, okay, if the guy is not able to split a bunch of fruits in bags using prime factorization and greatest common divisor, then I'm just not interested in him anymore. So I turned him down. But the conclusion of my talk is that mathematics is a great way to develop problem-solving skills in you. It makes you gain self-confidence and maybe help you hit on the guy that you are secretly interested in. Thank you very much.